tuned in to the Paige Perfect Review Show
on the Coyoteman Show Network
with Paige Stout and her two co-hosts, Gina G and Ron.
Let's get started.
Welcome. We missed you all last week. Sorry we didn't have a show, but we got a lot of exciting stuff going on today. We have two lovely guests, and we have a couple of new things to talk about and some old things to talk about. A movie called Soulless, the new Batman coming out, Raising the Bar, and Wish Upon a Unicorn. So, how is everyone doing?
Well, I missed you last week.
Yeah.
I missed all you lovely people and your beautiful faces last week, especially you, Ron. I missed the Superman swoop. I did. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think that's your highlight of the week is his Superman swoop.
Literally, I wake up on Tuesdays and I'm like, I get to see Ron's Superman swoop tonight. So last week I was very hurt. I was very like hurt. I was appalled.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We might have a special treat for you next week. So.
Oh wait! You about to do a double Superman swoop?
No.
Okay.
But Paige and I might have a let's just say a big surprise for you next week.
Okay. All right. Well, as long as it comes with the swoop.
Okay.
I see. Look, you look younger every day, Ron.
I try.
You know what I'm saying? You succeed.
I'm trying.
You know what I'm saying? I like your tie. But honestly, I like it. I like your shirt. You know, I'm gonna buy you an iron for Christmas, but I like your shirt though.
Yeah, unfortunately, I let it sit in the dryer too long. So.
Hey, listen, you're amazing, and I want to be like you when I grow up. That's all that matters.
Oh well, I'll be just happy to keep going from this point on. So. Well, we have two special guests with us this week.
Extra special.
They have their own show called the Glam Show, which I have had the privilege of catching a couple of times now. And they have had some very interesting guests on their show. And these two really know how to deliver when they are putting it out. So we thought we'd turn the table on them. And instead of them hosting the Glam Show, we wanted them to come on and be our guests. So we'd like to welcome them both. Barbara, Sharon, welcome to the Paige Perfect Review.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming. We appreciate it.
Background audience and stuff, and some claps.
Yeah.
So since the coming off point of when I've started seeing your show, how long has it been running so far?
When do we open up?
I like how you look. I like how you looked at her to
right,
know the answer. He didn't even. I'm not answering.
He said,
madam. That's her.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's kind of funny because that's how it works for us. Anything they ask me and Jay, we just look at her. So
Every time. I don't know. Listen, I don't know a damn thing. I'm just here.
That's with everything.
Well, it's been about probably what month is this? Probably
We're in February. No, March.
Oh, it's March. It's definitely March 1st.
Yeah.
March 1st.
Hey, wake up. It's the first of the month. Yeah.
in fact, March, we are now in Woman History Month.
Yep.
Woman History Month.
Look at us go.
I
We
like
go
that.
from Black History Month to Women History Month. That's a good year.
I
Hey.
love
It's a
it.
good
Great
year.
things.
I love it. Woman power.
That's right. That's
us.
hopefully someday in Woman History Month we'll be talking about the two of you.
Oh, you will.
One day.
Oh,
You will.
So what got you guys started with the Glam Show?
Well, the Glam Show started in 2018.
And what inspired it? What made you think doing the Glam Show?
Well, I'm in the fashion industry, hair business, and I love everything about media and entertainment. So I kind of going to other events and stuff like Brona Brothers and different movie premieres and stuff like that. It made me get inspired to want to be on the red carpet. So we like to do a lot of red carpet events. That's how I started.
Okay.
And so that's what inspired me.
And I like your hair, by the way.
it's great, fabulous, as the king said.
Thank you so much.
And how long have you two been working together? I mean, did you guys know each other before you started the Glam Show?
Yes. Yep. I own a barbershop, Elysian Barber Lounge, and Sharon is also a hairstylist at my barbershop. And she asked me to come on the show one day, and
I don't
Rest is
know how
history.
he became
Rest is
my
history.
co-host, though.
Right.
I asked him to come on as a guest, and he just never left.
Oh,
Sorry.
Wait. Can we take a second for yeah, I want to hear some claps, please. People, black ownership. Thank you.
because
This is the king in front of us. All right.
I have that in my life. They're called in-laws. They come, but they never seem to leave.
I don't know about that because they're probably white. But anyway, so this is about black ownership. All right. I respect you.
My man.
There
Seriously.
you go. Hey,
Seriously.
power.
Seriously.
And now we're in Woman History Month, so we got it all mixed. All right
Yeah.
here is it's all mixed up.
And clearly it's a good business because you also have a whole nother section which you have hairstylists and part of your barbershop.
They separate us, though.
I mean, obviously, yeah, you're gonna be in the back or on the side or something.
Definitely in the band.
Yeah, you're gonna be in the back, but the fact that he has that type of environment, he has 2 in 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's a king.
That's awesome.
It's
That's
actually
okay.
pretty
That's
dope
awesome.
because you get to, as a female stylist, being in a male environment, you get to learn some things.
Learn a lot.
Oh, barbershop talk.
I
is
can
vicious.
believe it.
Barbershop
Yeah,
talk.
barbershop
is-
talk. Listen, don't listen to anything, but listen to everything. Because, or make no judgments, because men say anything in a barbershop, but it doesn't change who their character is. But you might want to listen because you might learn a little bit how men think, and that may help you out. You know?
You will learn a lot in the barbershop.
Exactly.
Yeah, I spend most of my time talking about sports when I'm at a barbershop.
Okay.
Go
That's
in.
one of the big topics.
It's not
And
super cuts.
The guy who cuts my hair all the time, we go in and was either, depending on what season we're in, we're either talking about the Orioles or the Redskins,
Okay.
or they're now the Commanders. The Commanders. To me, they'll always be the Redskins. Yeah.
I don't give a
That's-
Listen, I'm a
yeah.
Cowboys fan, so I
Yeah.
don't care about nothing.
Oh.
Cowboys, Redskins.
But you know
all-
what?
It's all about the
I know.
Ravens.
Since I
No,
moved
wait,
here,
I like
Exactly, yes,
Ravens is my
yes.
second team. I like Ravens. They cool.
Okay.
We good. No, Ravens is good. It's just not the whoever they call this week. I don't know about them.
well,
Yeah, they're not it.
I like the Generals better. They should have called them the Generals.
Generals would have been better.
yeah,
Generals would have been better.
Commanders.
The
Come on.
Commanders.
That
But you know
sounds
what?
very
To me, like I said,
yeah.
they'll always be the Redskins because I'm not originally from here. And since I've moved here, I ask people, hey, who's your team? And people, they kind of look down when they say the Redskins. You know what? I would
you
do that with
don't
pride.
win. You
I would do
don't
that with
win.
pride because for as long as I could remember, that was the division to be in. The Redskins, the Giants, the Cowboys, the Eagles, and at one time, the Cardinals, because back in the 70s, the Cardinals were in that division.
I did not even know that.
Yeah.
See, that's how old
It used to be
you
a
are.
5,
No, I didn't know that.
but there was
Back in the 70s?
back when they were the St. Louis Cardinals, they were in that division. And
So St. Louis has had a couple teams.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that was the Rams for long.
right, at one
That's
point,
why I
when
know-
the Cardinals
I know
left St.
Marshall Faulk
Louis
and
and went
Kurt
to
Warner,
Arizona,
Right.
the Rams left LA, went over here, and then they went back to LA.
Right.
I love the fact that the Rams did so much this year, but I have a problem with you can't make up your mind where you're going to be. LA, St. Louis, LA. Come on, make up your
You
mind.
know how that is.
And it
That's
showed
just
in
all
their
the shit that's
fan
money.
base.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what,
or lack of.
Well, they definitely did a decent job. I mean, it wasn't the most exciting Super Bowl I've seen as of
No.
late. There's definitely been other Super Bowls that have come to life,
Right.
and some Super Bowls I'll never forget. I mean, I'll never forget the one where the Dallas Cowboys played the Pittsburgh Steelers, and it went all the way down to the final play of the game. And Roger Staubach stepped back, threw a pass to Jackie Smith in the end zone for the Dallas Cowboys. It hit him
Going in.
right in the chest,
He's going in.
and it bounced down and hit the ground. And that was the final play. The Cowboys catch it. Jackie Smith catch it. Cowboys win. Dropped it. Pittsburgh won the Super
I don't
Bowl.
want to talk about
That's
it, but I
crazy.
do have a signed Roger Staubach football sitting in my living room.
Well, one of the greatest quarterbacks ever played a game.
Yeah.
I thought the Super Bowl was actually this year, and it wasn't the Super Bowl; it was a playoff game. But I thought the Super Bowl of the year, the game of the year, was the Kansas City Chiefs and the Bills.
Yes.
Yes. Oh,
Oh,
in
for
fact, to me,
sure.
that was the Super Bowl.
That was the Super
great.
Bowl.
Yeah,
That was
To
the
me,
Super
that
Bowl.
was the Super Bowl.
That was
Right.
great.
I mean, unfortunately, they're both in the AFC, but yeah, if you had to pick the game of the year, you're right.
Yeah.
Without doubt. I mean, the Buffalo quarterback, he is right now, I would
Dynamic.
say,
Dynamic.
I think he might be the best out there right now.
Wait. Who?
the Buffalo quarterback, Josh Allen.
Whoa, chill. You got the Chiefs.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he's the best.
I think that the Chiefs is. I think.
I mean, there are some.
I would say
I think it's a tie between.
He's definitely up there in the top 3 or maybe top 5.
Definitely top 5.
Top 5, but right now I think it's either got the Chiefs or the Ravens for number 1, number 2.
Well, if you're gonna go that way, I would lean a little bit towards Kansas City, even though they've been kind of ever since they lost that Super Bowl, it seems like greatness is kind of getting away from them.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that. Relax.
I mean,
relax.
The only thing that right now they're succeeding where the Patriots succeeded for so many years. The Raiders are not at full strength yet. The Chargers are not at full strength yet. Denver is not at full strength yet. Those are 3 teams on the move, but Kansas City right now is the dominant team in that division, like the Patriots were for years. For years, Brady had a free ride to the playoffs because he was against the Miami Dolphins, who haven't been good since Dan Marino, the Buffalo Bills, who haven't been good since OJ and Jim Kelly, and then the poor Jets, who haven't been good since Joe Namath, back when I was a kid. So, the Patriots had a free ride into the playoffs, and now Kansas City's enjoying that moment because the other teams are just not quite as good as he is. And Raiders are going through a transition right now because they're talking about firing almost the entire team.
Right.
And go through a complete redevelopment.
Right.
So poor Raiders are going to be right back on the bottom and building up. I don't know if that's a good idea considering the Super Bowl next year is going to be in Las Vegas.
And I'll probably be there.
I would too. That's a beautiful stadium.
I probably won't be at the game. Well,
you don't even need in
you
Vegas.
You don't need to be at the game.
You don't need to be at the game.
But I will tell you a great
place.
place.
Part of it. Yeah.
Damn, what was that hotel, man? I watched I flew out to Vegas this year to watch the Ravens and the Raiders play, and we watched it at Stadium Swim. That's what it's called. So anyone that's going to Vegas for the Super Bowl, if you're not going to go to the Super Bowl, the best place to watch the game is a place called Stadium Swim.
Stadium Swim.
Stadium Swim. You know what I'm talking about? You been there?
I'm guessing it has pools.
Oh, okay.
So
You've been there?
I was just in Vegas July for like 5 days.
Okay.
Did everything. Did Dre's, did Stadium, did Daylight.
Okay.
Daylight. Over the daytime events, like a daytime day party.
Okay.
Pool.
Okay.
Right in front of can't think of the whole time. But yeah, it's crazy. Like that was
Stadium Swim is
time.
crazy.
Yeah, it's like I was like, wow.
They have a big
got stuff on this. Like,
And they're like right across the street from the stadium?
Is it? No, it's not right across the street from the stadium. But they call it Stadium Swim because it has pools and it has like a couple different pools, and then it's this huge jumbotron, stadium-sized jumbotron.
Wow.
So the same, pretty much a jumbotron is in a stadium.
Right.
That's what you're looking at the game.
Okay. Well, I mean, they have a beautiful stadium. It's almost to me almost identical to the Cowboys Stadium, which is a high caliber stadium.
Okay.
Because Dallas has one of the best looking stadiums I've ever seen.
Okay.
And it's beautifully done. That the Cowboys Stadium, they have.
Have you been to Mercedes-Benz Stadium?
No.
The one in Atlanta?
No.
Okay.
But last time I was to an Atlanta home game, it was called Fulton County Stadium.
Wow. Okay.
So it's been a little while.
Long time ago.
Okay.
But the Cowboys Stadium, if you're a spectator, a fan, you have a dome over you because the way it's constructed, the only spot that's open is right above the field.
Right.
And then so the field is exposed to the weather.
To the weather.
While the fans are not.
See, I wish the Ravens would do something like that.
That's great.
That would be dope. That would be dope. That would be a great move if
the Ravens would do the same.
If they would do the same thing. I'm all for that, letting the field get all the elements of all 4 seasons.
While the fans don't.
Right.
I mean, they say, it's kind of a joke in Dallas, because my dad's a big Dallas Cowboy fan. And they say the reason that the opening is right above the field, but not above the fans, is because that is God's team, and he's watching the game right through the opening.
Oh, that's what they say. Okay.
That's what they say in Dallas.
That's what they say in Dallas. Okay. One day I'll get down to that stadium. I heard it's
beautiful. It's a beautiful stadium.
It's the best.
It's the best.
You like the Cowboys are the reason for the NFL, right? And I say that with all due humility because I know I'm a Cowboys fan, so it sounds crazy, but like Jerry Jones funded the league. That's why we have a league still. He paid for a lot of stuff that happens to a lot of teams to be here. He was the breadwinner, and he was okay, cool. I'm gonna put money here, here, and here to create the football league.
Which is right now the big problem with ESPN right now because they're all like, oh my gosh, he spends all this money, but why can't he get to the Super Bowl?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, first of all, we're not talking about that. Okay, right now, okay. You see how the haters come? Listen,
Well, it's not hating. It's just, unfortunately, only one team is going to make it. And this year it was the Rams.
Dallas never makes it. Dallas, they always believe that they will go.
Well, I won't say never, but
for the last 26, 27, 28,
we are tied for the most Super Bowls ever. It's only us. Well, no, now we're third, but we're tied for third.
How long have you been in existence?
Excuse me. First,
actually, they weren't the very first team. They didn't even come into existence until the NFL was around for 5 years, and then boom, 2 years later. They were in their first Super Bowl right off the bat.
Because we're bosses. Okay. But what I'm saying is the team with the most Super Bowls right now is now the Patriots. Obviously, Tom Brady, we know what he's been. Yeah, he's the GOAT.
But like I said, they had the free ride.
The Cowboys and the Steelers are tied for most Super Bowls won. So they're tied for second and third.
How many Super Bowls do you have?
That's a good question. I think 5 or 6.
They have 5.
And how many San Francisco had?
5.
And Dallas has 5.
Right, they're tied. The only team that the only
how many does Pittsburgh have?
6.
And how many does Dallas have?
Hold on, wait.
That's so confidently.
Okay, right? As a Ravens fan, you don't even like Pittsburgh. Hold.
I mean, but I'm a football fan first. I'm a football fan first before I'm a Ravens fan.
It might be.
Right. Well, it's me too because I'm a big fantasy player.
Oh no! Wait. Listen. Patriots 6, Pittsburgh 6. Cowboys 5, 49ers 5.
Okay, yes. That's what I said.
Okay, that's about right.
Because I'm big into fantasy football.
Okay,
big.
Well, to
but
cut
you know what,
off, Ron, to cut you off and stop your football, we gotta go to a commercial.
Move on.
We're gonna go to a commercial, and then we'll be back.
And then we're gonna come back and talk about some of the movies that are coming.
Like, all right, well, can we talk?
Yeah, let's move from.
Sports show.
Let's do that.
Is that an extra headset?
It doesn't work.
It's not working. She was trying it.
I was trying to take care.
We must secure our families. KFG Life Insurance Specialist is a company that partnered with 15 of the top life insurance companies to ensure you get the best pricing, knowledge, and products to suit your family needs. Some people believe that term insurance is better than whole life insurance, while others feel the complete opposite. Some may feel like universal life is the way to go, and others may feel it's better to have a whole life policy. The truth is, neither of the products are better. One just may be more suitable for your family. Our life insurance specialists are not biased as they are partnered with several life insurance companies. This ensures our clients get the best pricing education and products that are suitable for their families. Let KFG Life Insurance Specialist make these decisions easier for you and your family. Our office is located at Security Square Mall, next to Burlington in the Coyoteman Show Network. Please call to make an appointment at 443-400-5224 or go to www.lifeinsurancespecialist.org. That's www.
You're tuned in to the Paige Perfect Review Show
on the Coyoteman Show Network
with Paige Stout and her 2 co-hosts, Gina G and Ron.
Let's get started.
Welcome back. So now we're gonna stop their football talk.
Haters.
It's not hating. We just next topic. So this new Batman movie coming out. I'm so excited to see it. I think I'm actually going to go to the theaters and watch it this weekend.
I think I will too. I'm actually off Sunday for the first time in a long time. And yeah, superhero movies make mega dollars. Everybody is into the superhero thing. And the interesting part about the Batman saga is the original Batman was Michael Keaton.
Okay.
He was followed up by George Clooney.
Correct.
Then there was Colin Farrell, right?
Yeah.
And now we've got Rob Patterson, who everybody remembers from Twilight,
Okay.
is now Batman.
Okay.
That's so crazy. I can't
Can't picture him as Batman.
It's gonna be interesting.
To me, the best one was Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton was the ultimate Batman.
Yeah, he was.
Christian Bale. Come on.
Oh, and Christian Bell.
Christian
But
Bale.
still,
The Dark Knight is the best series.
I still say the best one was Michael Keaton.
In terms of like superhero movies, you know, DC or Marvel, both either way, I think it goes to Batman with Christian Bale, The Dark Knight. That trilogy is crazy.
Well, that's going to lead to my next
Then
question.
I'll bring it to Iron Man after that.
Well, that's
But,
going to
yeah.
lead to my next question. Jay, who is your ultimate superhero?
Movies wise, just who I
Just
like.
who's your ultimate superhero?
I gotta go with Batman, The Dark Knight, because Superman, he's kind of soft to me. You know, he don't kill and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, look, the way I was raised, man. Some people they gotta go. You know what I mean? Like Superman doesn't kill anyone. Like, I'm sorry, but if I meet a guy and he, you know, raped 10 women and child molested 18 kids, and you're gonna tell me he needs to be talked to and seek help for? Nah, he gotta go, bro. He gotta go. Like, I'm sorry, he gotta go. That's somebody's daughter, bro. Like, nah. To me, that's worse than murder. You know what I mean? Like, ew.
He'd be an interesting judge. I would like
Yeah,
that.
no. I don't understand how people murder. I mean, I grew up in a different environment. Murder happens, okay, cool. But when it comes to, like, you know, rape and
Oh, I agree.
child molestation, that's like a whole nother. They gotta go.
That's a side of Jay I didn't know existed.
Yeah, sorry. So with that being said, yeah, no, I like Batman because
Batman?
like Batman be killing people. Like, he'd be like, nah, you gotta go. You know what I mean? Some people don't deserve to be here. And
Okay.
in the world's a happier place without them being here. But Superman, you know, he's cool. He has all the powers, and he's, you know, Krypton and stuff, and cool, and X-ray vision and eyes, and that's just being blood and everything. But like all that power, he don't kill nobody. Like, you know what I mean?
How about you,
Like,
Cher?
it's like the Hulk, and you don't smash. Like, what's the point? Like, what's the point?
Right.
Go ahead. But
Sure.
It's my opinion. Go ahead.
Sharon, who's your favorite superhero? Yeah, who's your favorite superhero? Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Which was an interesting movie, the last one out, because it had all three of the Spider-Men in it, all
Tobey
at one
Maguire's
time.
the best one for sure. Tobey Maguire, the original. That's
Yeah,
my guy.
he's-
That's my guy.
How about you? Who's your favorite superhero?
I would have to say it's probably a cross between Wolverine
And
and Batman.
yeah, and they're kind of, you know, when you think about it, they're kind of to me, they're almost like a 2-in-1 package
Yeah,
deal.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. See,
It's a cross between those.
Yeah,
two.
Wolverine is like that. Wolverine be taking people out. Like, yeah, like,
Right.
You know,
I
play.
would take mine big now.
And then when I grow my beard out, I kind of people say I have it like a Wolverine beard.
Okay.
When I grow it out, I've gotten that. So maybe that's why I lean toward Wolverine.
Okay.
Hey, you say you take
That's
yours
a great
back, you
movie.
go to Wolverine now?
I love Wolverine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
That's a really good
Paige?
Wolverine's the guy.
Who's your favorite superhero?
Well, I'm gonna go back to when I was like little, like younger, Supergirl, just because Supergirl, you know,
Supergirl. Okay.
just because I used to like her when I was little, so I just
Well, you kind of look like her, so
Yeah.
she kind of looks like Supergirl.
we all know your favorite, but who is it?
Oh no, actually, my
Superman,
favorite.
for sure.
People think it's Superman, but my favorite is the Hulk.
Oh.
You know, my favorite of all
Change it
the
up.
shows, my favorite saying is from the Hulk, and it's the beginning of every show back in the day when the show was on. Dr. Banner would be coming out of the thing, and this reporter that follows him around, Mr. McGee, and finally he talks to Mr. McGee, and he looks at him and goes, "Mr. McGee, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry." And you know what? To me, I almost laugh at that because there's nothing truer than that. You don't want Dr. Banner upset because he becomes something larger than life when he's upset. And, you know, when you think about it, I mean, we all have this adrenaline in us that comes out sometimes when you're pushed to the test. And sometimes you do things that you don't even know you had the power to do.
That's true.
And I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm sure if you think about it, there's been a moment in your life when you have done something, and when you're done, you say to yourself, how on earth did I do that? So the Hulk is a reality because,
He is a reality for some.
yeah,
for a
deep
lot.
down inside, there's a Hulk in everybody.
You're right.
Male or female.
I like the way you put that.
There's a Hulk in everybody,
There's a
every
Hulk
one
in
of us.
every-
So he's my favorite character.
Okay.
And then, of course, Lou Ferrigno. My gosh, anybody who's not a Lou Ferrigno fan, that guy was he was a beast in himself.
Wrestler, correct?
He did one wrestling thing where he was a tag team for Hulk Hogan.
Right.
Hulk Hogan was having a problem with a guy named Big John Studd.
I remember Big John Studd.
And Studd showed up with this other character named King Kong Bundy.
I remember King Kong Bundy.
And those guys were so big and they were challenging the Hulk that Hulk Hogan showed up with the Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
And it made it interesting, but it was a one-time event. Lou Ferrigno only wrestled one time. And he didn't really wrestle. Hulk. All he did was beat him up.
Right. He was the original Hulk, correct?
Yeah, he was the original Hulk.
Right. I remember.
He's the original Hulk. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Batman this weekend when it comes out, Friday. I might have to run out and see it Sunday because I'm off. Because let's face it, the superheroes make movies and they make money. They make money. And, for a while we were down on, COVID kind of shot us down. There was no movies coming out. There was nothing being made because COVID was COVID.
Mm-hmm.
Now all of a sudden we're back on top. Here comes a Batman movie, followed by, before that was the Spider-Man movie, which did really well. And let's face it, we're back in a position where entertainment is entertainment. We're back, which makes it fun to watch your show, when you guys are doing it, because you guys, like you said, you roll out the red carpet.
What movie theaters would you be going to? What's your favorite movie theater?
Well,
what movie theater do you want to watch Batman at?
I like Regal.
Regal?
I like Regal is my favorite.
Where is that?
It's in Laurel, Maryland,
Okay.
right on Route 1.
Okay,
right where where the mall used to be.
Right.
Right. There's a Regal theater there.
Okay.
And that's where I usually go.
All right.
It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Another good theater is up in the Greenbelt Mall has a nice theater.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't think I've been to any other theaters. Those are the only two I've really been to since I moved here to Maryland.
Okay.
So
I think this weekend me and my dad might check out one of those like one of the movie theaters that they bring out the food to you and everything during the movie.
That's
I pick.
Because that one. Yeah.
So I
We were
miss
talking about that.
Cine Bistro.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, I know.
Which one is that?
It was the one in Baltimore and Hamden.
That's my favorite one.
Exactly.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
See, I
that's
haven't
my
seen that. See, I moved here from New York originally because I was born and raised in New York. And in New York, yes, we had those where you would sit in the theater and this person would come up to you and all you got to do is punch in your order and they bring it to you. You don't have to leave your seat to go get popcorn.
Fun fact, the Cine Bistro that was in Baltimore, that was before I went corporate. I actually opened it as the head bar manager for it.
Okay.
I opened the Cine Bistro. Yeah, like literally they hired me when they're still building it. So when I speak about that, it's like iPick was the rival, and they didn't make it because of COVID. But before that, it's great. Like the menu, I know like the head chefs and whatnot, and when you can have salmon and steak on your menu during the movie, it's just hit a little different.
It
and then
does.
for dessert, you get white chocolate bread pudding. It's a bit different. Appetizer, you get calamari and crab balls. It's a bit different. You know what I mean?
That's what I call high class movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you get alcoholic beverages, and all you do is you talk to your server. All right, cool. And you watch your movie and it's getting served to you and whatnot. It's a bit different. Like a couple times we watched some movies and fell asleep because we were a little too lit. You know what I mean? Like it's some good times.
So isn't there another movie theater, nice movie theater, like somewhere like out, like not White Marsh, but past White Marsh or something?
So
Was
there's
that
one
iPick?
more.
Oh, yeah.
So no, iPick is all in Bethesda.
Okay.
But iPick is I can't fake. Like again, that was the rival.
Right.
Like in the DMV, it was Cine Bistro and iPick, and it was like a tie.
Okay.
As someone who worked for Cine Bistro, like we would go there to go be nosy, and it was kind of cool. There's
Okay.
like their service in their theaters were nicer, but Cine Bistro's food was better.
The food is better. Okay, I can see that.
Yeah. Okay. Cine Bistro was made from a previous movie theater in the same building that had apartments on top, so the space was limited. So like, I think Cine Bistro was one of the only newer theaters that had all the amenities except for the seats didn't go all the way back.
Okay.
Now these days that's like a normal thing.
That's a normal thing.
Yeah. It's like
why I
having a
like
car
some-
and you gotta roll down a window. It's like what? but you're in a Lambo, but you got run on the windows. So you know what I mean?
Right.
So that was in a bistro. But I picked the food wasn't as great. I picked food is still great. But Cine Bistro had like gourmet chefs they sent from other states and stuff to come out there. Like, yeah. But
Is there another one that had like you get the chairs massage you or something?
So that's why I was saying there is a black owned one.
Oh, in Pikesville.
Yes.
Yeah, I know about that one.
And that one they serve you food for that too. And that one's cool. That one was always on the radar. It didn't do what Cine Bistro and I picked it, but obviously they're back with millions and millions of dollars. But they're out here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in Pikesville. That's a nice one.
Next up.
See, my fear is if I sit in a chair that's being is massaging me, I got news for you. I will not make it to the end of the movie because I will be asleep.
Right.
You start massaging me while I'm sleeping. I mean, while I'm watching a movie, I will be sleeping.
Yeah, I've heard of some.
I'll be gone.
I've heard of something.
Let me know if you find out if there's something around this side of town because I'll definitely go.
Yeah,
but
someone
right
came
now,
to the barbershop about it.
I picked to give you cover. You get a blanket, you get a pillow, you get unlimited popcorn.
Maybe that's what I heard.
Yeah.
The blanket and the pillow instead of massage. Because it's been years since I've heard. Okay.
Oh crap!
Maybe
you give me
it
a
was
blanket, a
iPick.
pillow, it's over.
Yeah,
You get a blanket. I haven't been an iPick in probably like about 2 years, but remember COVID. COVID ruined everything for movies. You know how that goes. But it was right before COVID. But because I was no longer working at Cine Bistro, so I was like, I don't have any loyalty anymore. So I was like, going over here. You know what I mean? So yeah. Blanket, pillows, unlimited popcorn, and then there's also a set menu as well too. And then, again, they have they have some nice like that. You're gonna get like some crab balls and stuff like that too. Like it's really gourmet, honestly. It is. It's really good.
And that's in Bethesda.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not that bad. About 35-minute drive, man. It's worth it. If you're doing a date night or something to do, it's definitely worth the drive.
Okay.
You're gonna go 45 to an hour to go to National Harbor, won't you? To go to MGM, right? Okay, then 35 minutes, 45 minutes max.
Maybe because
It's nice too. Yeah, I pick definitely nice. Stadium seating, real nice. Everything lean back. Every seat, like you get your own special. Like first class for like you get your own special, like everything. You know what I mean? Like it's cool. It's
Okay.
nice.
God, I wonder why movies are making so much money.
You know what? Also, I like the drive-in movie theater, Benji's.
Oh,
I like that.
That is actually lit.
Yeah.
That is really. I like that place.
When you can do the whole bougie iPick thing, but come back home and just get in the car. Listen, get an SUV. I did this for on a date. Okay, sorry to the women. If we ever go, I did it before. Sorry. You gotta go on it. Take an SUV. Let me tell you why you gotta take an SUV. Okay, cars are cool. I've done both. Okay, you take an SUV. You gotta back it in. Well, no, park forward. In drive-ins, you back in, or you just pull up forward because you see through the front. But do the opposite. Put the back of the SUV up, and look, get a whole bunch of covers, and lay back in the back of your trunk like an SUV. Like the trunk is up, and you lay back to the whole bunch
Again,
of
I'm going to
covers,
sleep.
and it's like and you watch it in Benji's.
I did that in my pickup.
Yeah, I was gonna say I done it.
Yeah. See, yeah.
There you go.
I told you he was a kid. Yeah, pick up two.
Yeah.
But Benji's does at least 2 to 3 a night, and it's cool. It's cheap. It's like the cheapest.
They actually are playing Batman this weekend.
Oh, at
Benji's?
Benji's?
Yeah.
I saw it earlier.
See, it's cold right now.
Yeah, it's kind of cold.
it's too cold.
Well, it's breaking, but yeah,
It's
you're right.
breaking.
It's still a little nippy.
Oh, does anybody know the weather for Sunday?
I haven't looked yet.
Real
But
quick.
what's
I
your?
don't know.
All gonna see each other at Benji's.
So Jay, I'm curious. What was
57
the?
and 70.
I
but
can
it's
handle
raining.
that. What was the first?
But at night it's
Oh,
gonna be
you
cold.
said 70?
70, yeah.
Sunday?
Yeah, that's nice.
70.
What is 50% rain?
Yeah.
50%
That means it's going to rain.
It's gonna
Oh,
rain.
yeah.
Somewhere in Maryland. It's
So
gonna
Jay, what was the first movie you saw at a drive-in? Do you remember?
rain. Good question.
Yes, I do. Oh man, I was in California visiting. I'm from California, if you guys don't know. So
Okay.
I was visiting my family.
What part?
Los Angeles, Carson Compton, born and raised.
Okay.
Went to Bennett High School.
First movie was?
It was a Mark Wahlberg film about a whale. Oh, hold on.
About a whale.
No, it's literally like a Moby Dick type of film, but it's Mark Wahlberg and it's about a whale. It's called like the Mark Wahlberg movies. Hold on, it's coming. No, wait, no. I think it was it was two movies. Mark Wahlberg was in the first one, and the second one it was Jason Statham about a whale. Oh man, hold on.
Well, while he's thinking,
Yeah,
do you remember what yours first drive-in movie was?
I've never been to one.
Huh?
Are you serious?
No?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, she's missing out.
Going this weekend.
Are you all right? We'll check the temperature.
How about you? First drive-in movie?
I cannot remember which one it was, but Footloose comes to mind.
Footloose.
I
That's a
think I saw that. I
good
saw that
movie
too,
to
I
see.
think there.
How about you? What was your first?
I don't remember my first one because I went when I was pretty little. Because you know how they had the 3 movies. It would be a kid movie and then it would work their way to the adult movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and watched the kid one and I think I fell asleep or something and then they watched the rest of them. But I don't remember. But I remember I think at one point I did see Footloose. I've been a bunch of times.
Yeah.
But
I
I've
remember my
seen-
first was Grease.
I see Mean Girls. That's the last time I think
Grease.
I went.
Grease
You
was
saw
the first
Mean
movie I
Girls?
saw
At
at
the
a
drive-in.
drive-in.
That's because you were there during the actual drive-ins.
Yes.
It wasn't nostalgic. It was real life.
I went back when we used to sneak people in the trunk, you know.
What was the last one you saw?
The last movie I saw at a drive-in would be... Wow. What was the last one? That's a good question. I got to really think.
2018. That was my first time ever at drive-in. I've been 3 times since then.
Really? See, my first
No,
drive-in
no,
drive-in was the 70s.
Jason
God.
Statham, it was The Meg that came out in 2018, and then I looked it up also, and then with Mark Wahlberg, it was Mile 22, and I looked up that, and it said also 2018. So yeah, I saw that one first, and then I saw that one. So yeah, 2018.
What was the last one you saw?
It wasn't like a new movie. It was like they were just showing flashbacks or whatever it was
Yeah.
during Halloween. I think the year before last, and they showed like Ghostbusters.
Oh, where was this at?
Veggies.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was at the
Veggies.
Redskins Stadium.
Oh, wow.
The
At
old
drive-in?
Redskins, yeah. The old Redskins.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's
that's
crazy
interesting.
lit.
Yeah.
For real?
They did a drive-in movie night.
I think my last
remember
drive-in
when
movie
I was
was
lit.
Friday the 13th.
You know what?
Last
They
one
showed
at the
Halloween-
drive-in was
they
Friday the
showed-
13th.
They showed
Okay.
Ghostbusters, then they showed Halloween, and that was not this past Halloween, but the one before that,
Mhm.
because the newer Ghostbusters had came out too, and they were like showing the old one. I think that was like the year before last Halloween. That's the last time I went.
Yeah, if you ever get a chance to go watch some throwback movie at a drive-in movie, drive-in movie theater, do it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It is.
Apparently, Benji's. I think they said it's like the largest on like the East Coast. It's like it is,
I
right?
think so, yeah.
It's like the largest screen, biggest like drive-in of anyone left in the whole Eastern, like from here all the way up to New York and stuff. It's like the biggest one.
Okay.
Well, I guess with all this advice, I really encourage people to get out and see Batman this weekend because, like I said, if you don't see it, you'll probably be the only one who didn't see it because I guarantee the numbers are going to be huge.
And it's a cheap date, guys. Like I'm just saying, for all you non-pocketing brothers who want to take a lady out, tickets be like $8-9, bro. You know what I'm saying? You spend like $40 with the food, and you can have a great time. Like listen, thank me later. Not all heroes wear capes.
I'm going to remember his advice.
Oh, sheesh.
Look.
I know, yeah. Like I said, I think there was 2 movies going on this weekend.
What's the other one?
I don't remember.
Single feature, double feature.
Yeah, is that right? What is the other one? It was Batman and something
No,
else.
it's Lego Batman and then regular Batman.
Oh, Lego Batman.
See the kid movie and then the adult
Yeah,
movie.
there you
for the-
go.
Yeah, that's
Unfortunately,
yeah.
Paige falls asleep during the kitty one, so she doesn't make it to the other.
But they also have a playground like up in the front. So when I was little, we would run around at the playground and then watch the first movie and just relax and eat popcorn and fall asleep.
I never went that early in life. The very first time I ever even went to a movie theater, my dad packed up me and my brothers, and it was the very first Superman with Christopher Reeve as Superman, and it was one where he was coming from his planet. And my dad said, "I'm gonna take you guys, son, because I think this is gonna be one of the big money makers of all time." And all the superhero movies are money makers, period.
Mm-hmm.
And he was right. It was something. I think what I really enjoyed about it was I got to watch it with my dad. One of those moments you cherish for the rest of your life.
You're right.
You guys remember a moment that you could that was with Dad that stands out?
I
'Cause
have
mine was
moments
Superman.
all the time. And me and my dad are like best friends, so we have
That is so
moments all the
cool.
time.
That is
And
so
we
cool.
work together, so you know.
You? Remember that moment?
The one that sticks out the most is I watched my dad. I went to watch him play softball one day at Patterson Park,
Oh yeah.
and the guy hit the ball, and it was going in the woods, and my dad the ball was just going back, and he was just going back, and he went in the woods, and you didn't see him no more. He came out with the ball like.
That's awesome.
I was just like,
If my dad ever went back, and you didn't see him anymore, if he came out, it wasn't with the ball, it was with a beer. How about you? You remember a daddy moment?
Like movie stuff.
Well, no,
Or
just
period?
your first big moment that you remember doing with your dad.
My graduation and him walking me down the aisle.
For your wedding? Oh.
I daddy doing
Dope.
a dance.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's pretty
That
awesome.
would be my biggest one.
My dad and mom were pretty much gone. Well, they were gone by that point because I'm a newlywed. In fact, both Paige and Jay were at my wedding.
okay.
Yeah, I was there.
They were at my wedding.
It was pretty awesome, actually. You know, I love my people.
Yeah.
It was pretty great.
Yeah, I mean, they're such monumental friends that,
No,
Us-
his wife is freaking a gangster, bro. Jan is so cool. Like, I love Jan. She's about this tall.
she's 5'1".
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
She's pretty small.
And she's like so great. Like when Jan walked through, like, man, I ain't with none of this. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. You got it. She's awesome. I don't know why she got him, because she's awesome. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All I can say is, you know what? I never thought I'd get married because there was no way I was going to propose to anybody. But when Jan proposed to me, there was no reason to say no.
Oh, you're the man.
There was no reason to say no. I mean, we're talking about a really sweet woman. They know her, and she's
Jan
just
was
such a
about-
sweetheart.
Listen, see, he's so cool. Jan was like, hey, look, you gonna stop playing with me, but we getting married.
Right, exactly. What
Exactly.
she's
That's what it was. So she was like, "Hey, listen, I'm not this little game we're doing. Like, I'm too old for this shit stuff." she was like, "I'm too old for this stuff. Like, nah,
Oh my
this is what we're doing. Don't say no, because you can't, because I'm gone."
And I was there.
Yeah,
I showed up.
Yeah.
he showed up.
So that's the real question.
I showed up, and she made me sing. Remember?
Mhm.
She made me sing. She made me get up there and.
Oh, she made you do that?
Remember?
Oh, I thought it was your idea.
Oh no,
I
no!
thought
She
it was
made
your
me
idea.
sing.
Yeah,
No,
Paige,
she wanted me to sing that song.
That wasn't the highlight.
She picked it out and she made me sing it. I don't even remember what song it was, but she made me sing it. It was one of her favorite. And she didn't tell me until the day of the wedding that I was going to be singing.
So let me ask a quick question, because most women will say, "Hell no, I'm never asking a man to marry me." Now,
Oh, it just got deep.
I gotta get deep for a second. I gotta go in. I can't just. We just can't just let that just brisk by. Did she ever say why? I mean, what prompted her to do that?
Well, she knew that
Obviously, she's not most women.
I was in a marriage before that
Okay.
that was so bad
Mhm.
that she knew there was just no way I would really think about diving back into that pool because
Okay.
I was in a horrible marriage. I mean, it started off great for the first 2 of the 13 years I was married,
Okay.
but the last 11 was really bad. And let's face it, the only reason it lasted 11 more years is by nature, I'm a Roman Catholic. And Roman Catholics don't believe in divorce. We believe marriage is forever.
Okay.
Plus, I have 3 children from that marriage.
Okay.
And if nothing else, I think I won't call it a mistake,
Mhm.
but the mistake I made was sticking together with a woman that, we weren't compatible anymore. But the bottom line is we had 3 kids.
Mhm.
And I didn't want to walk away from that.
Understood.
So if that answers your question, that's
I did not know you were Roman Catholic.
I am.
Wow.
I'm Roman Catholic by birth.
So she knew that you just she understood that you were in a tough place mentally, and he's probably never going to ask because of past experiences.
Correct.
So she's a good woman. I mean,
She
saw that she met you where you were. She understood. She understood your past.
And it's kind of, I opened up to it because one day I was sitting in a restaurant and an old friend had seen me and he ran over. Oh my God, Ron, I haven't seen you in forever. And I was with her at the time and her daughter. And all of a sudden, well, her granddaughter, Courtney, Courtney, she was with Courtney. And we went, he come up, hey, Ron, it's just a wife and kid. And both of them at the exact same time said, we wish. And at that point, I went home to my brother.
Okay.
And I told him what happened. He said, Ron, you've been divorced for years now. It's time for you to get back into the pool. And then shortly after that, Jan wanted to get married. And like I said, there was no reason to say no. And still to this day, there's no reason to say no. She makes me want to get up in the morning and do my life. And it's great to come home to somebody that, right. Because you know what? I'm going to tell you, as a guy my age, there is nothing greater in this world to come home than coming home to a person that makes you, I don't care how bad your day was, the minute you walk in the door and that person says to you, how was your day? It really doesn't matter because I'm home now. And when you can get to that point, life is great.
That's so cute. That's goals.
Well, why don't we move on to another movie?
I still have hope because you're old and you found love.
Thank
you, Jay.
Soulless.
I was going to say Soulless, right? You said that one?
So I I watched Soulless.
You witnessed greatness?
Exactly, right? Yeah, hanging out with Ron, so I see, right? I don't worry, I'm not texting guys. I'm trying to look it up. So because there's a lot of great actors, I don't want to not give anyone any credit. But so it's actually an older film, not like Ron old, but it's
There's no
like
movie.
5 years. It's like 6 years old or something.
2016 is when it came out. Okay. All right. Anthony Hopkins, Colin Farrell, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Like, I gotta say less. But I don't know how, but I missed this film along, the timelines. So it's on either Netflix or maybe it was on like just the cable when you go to the premium movies and whatnot.
It says on here it's Hulu, not Netflix.
It was Hulu?
On this thing it says Hulu.
Okay, so it was Hulu then, I guess I was on whatever. I have all of them. So I watched it on a Hulu this past weekend, and that movie was so great. Like, I was bored looking to watch. I don't watch TV. I was on I was chilling on vacation, and I clicked on it and I was like, okay, let's just watch this, and it was like so great.
So it's called Soulless.
It's called Soulless.
And what is it about?
Anthony Hopkins.
I've never heard it. I've never heard of it.
Me neither.
I'm not gonna spoil it free. I actually really like. I want you guys to watch. Like, it's like really good. But Anthony Hopkins, he's a detective, but he has like a gift to where he can see things.
Okay.
So that makes him a really good detective because with one touch, he can see someone's whole life, the positives and the negatives, from birth, to death.
Okay.
So he literally can touch you and see how you die. I think the way it was portrayed in the movies, it was kind of like he could see like with the deaths, it's a little eerie a little bit, but with the deaths, it was always like you could see like a close death, except for when he saw the son's future. Besides that, it was normally like recent things. Like if you were gonna die soon, he knew, and he knew like your whole everything. Like he read the other detective and was like, "I know how you lost your virginity." Like with a simple touch. So
if he could see how I'm going to die, can I alter it?
That's what the thing. So
good question.
That's how the movie was. It was like him trying to preserve certain lives without altering the lives. If I can, I guess, Oh, y'all
Well,
put
sadly,
me to commercial? That's how
no,
you
it's
feel?
sadly, it's time for us to
I was
end.
about to break it down. Oh, it's over?
Yeah, so we're gonna have to catch up
It's over?
on this next week on
Oh,
that
yeah,
movie
we
and
started
finish up
kinda
on
late today.
that.
Oh, wow.
Thank you guys so much
I
for
know.
coming out.
You
I
guys
really
were so great
enjoyed
that we
it.
went all the way to the end just like this.
Yeah.
Well, one, we want to thank you guys for joining our show. It's been such a privilege to have you on it. And we want you all to remember the future of tomorrow are your children of today.
You're tuned in to the Paige Perfect Review Show
On the Coyoteman Show Network.
with Paige Stout and her two co-hosts, Jay Najee and Ron.
Let's get started.